This is my mini exercise bike. It's also called exerciser. I bought this from USA, and this one is made in China. The manufacturer is our Sunny Health and Fitness, and it's a pretty good product for my lower legs. I'm a paraplegic, so with the help of this machine I exercise my legs. These are the knobs. The top one is for the timer and the bottom one is for speed. And the pedal, you'll see this frame that doesn't come with the pedal. I made it myself. I'll teach you how to make it. It's not a big deal. And what I have done is I have put some elastics around it. In 6 different holes I have used elastic, so that my feet are tied firmly. You can use ropes, belts, anything that is available to you. It's very necessary for a paraplegic to have a firm grip on such machines. Make sure that your foot is tied properly before you sit on. This is a game I used. It's called Mechanics. You can find it in any toy store in India. It's made up of angles and screws and stuff. So I had this game and I got an idea of making a frame out of it. You can make out a frame from anything you want. You can make it from wood or anything, or have someone help you with it. See, the next thing is, it's very important to have a mat, because this machine, it tends to move a lot when it's on. So make sure you have something that has a good grip on the floor. So before using this cycle, make sure that you put it on a mat. And as I told you, this is from USA, so it works on American current. So I have an adapter that I got made from a local electrician, and you can just ask any electrician in your city and they'll make it. Just tell them that you want to convert American current into Indian current, Indian current into American current. And this machine is too big, so it doesn't fit under my wheelchair. So I sit on a bed, and generally I have 3 people helping me. You can use 2 people. You at least need 2 people, at least when you're tying the feet. As you see, they're trying in a cross fashion, so I get a better grip. You always make sure that it's tied firmly. You don't want to damage your feet, so make sure that both feet are tied properly. After tying this foot, they'll do the same thing to the next one. And once the machine is on, always make sure that there's someone that is holding the machine, because as I told you, this machine tends to move a lot. And one more important thing, when you start getting spasms, make sure you have someone sitting there who can turn off the machine. It's not a good thing if you get spasms during using this cycle. And always make sure to plug it in the adapter. Never plug this thing in the Indian outlet, otherwise you'll blow off this machine. See, now almost the feet are ready. So the next thing is, just have someone adjust the machine. Generally I keep the machine closer to the bed, in a position where my foot doesn't, or my leg doesn't touch the bed. You cannot have this machine too far, otherwise your legs won't rotate. so make sure you keep it closer to your body. Now have someone plug the pin, and when you start this, make sure the speed button is off completely. First thing is to have the timer on. Generally I do it for 45 minutes, and the max you can do it in one sitting is 15 minutes, so I do it 3 times. So the first time someone has to put the timer in the full 15 minutes. After setting the timer, I ask someone to turn on the speed, but make sure you turn it on at a low speed, because you still need to adjust. As you see, my legs are touching each other, but this is very normal, it happens every day. Once you get adjusted and the speed increases, the touching of the knees will stop. See, slowly you notice that the knees are not touching that much. I'll show you an angle from front and side too. See, this is the side angle at a lower speed, and you can see that the rotations are smooth. It means I'm completely adjusted now. You have to make sure that you are adjusted very well. See, this is the view where you can see me sitting on the bed. This might look awkward, but it's not that painful or anything. Once you start getting used to it, you will be comfortable with it. Now you can see that my knees are get a little closer to each other, but as the speed increases, the knees will go apart in different directions. Now I'll show you some high speed action. Once you adjust it, you ask someone to increase the speed slowly, and then it depends on you how fast you want to go. This is at a pretty slow speed. Now I have increased the speed, and you can see that my legs are straight now. They are not touching, and they are parallel to the pedals. Once you start using this machine, you'll just get the idea. It's not a difficult thing to do, but make sure that you have people that will be sitting next to the machine. So as you can see, now I'm in full flow. The motion of my legs is smooth, the rotations are regular. I hope this video will help you in making your mind